It's an old tradition that could be forgotten by time, but there are still groups of people dedicated to the art of blacksmithing. Storyteller Erin Valley is here now. She visited one couple in Farmer City who have turned a century-old blacksmith shop into a forge of their own.
Yes, so Mark and Mindy Gardner describe themselves as artisan blacksmiths, and they not only create beautiful metalwork together, but by doing so, they're preserving a piece of the past. Take a look at this.
There's something, I think, with being a human being that is extremely satisfying to be able to create something and say, wow, look what I did, look what I made. It just gives you an inner satisfaction that I don't think I could get anywhere else.
Mindy and Mark Gardner are a team of artisan blacksmiths and the proud owners of a shop called Floodplain Forge, located here in Farmer City. Time could forget this centuries-old trade, but it's people like Mark and Mindy who help it carry on.
Because I don't want it to die. There's a lot of really cool knowledge and skill sets that some would say are useless today, but it's just really important to me to carry on the old ways and the craft so it's not lost.
It's something the couple has had an interest in for years. Mark became fascinated with the trade as a boy. He was on a family trip the first time he saw a blacksmith at work.
So I came home and burned up my family's hibachi and my sister's hairdryer trying to make a forge. So when I was about 10 years old, Father bought one for me, and I've been playing with it ever since.
Mindy, on the other hand, enjoys drawing, wood carving, as well as metalwork. Together, they wanted to take their craft to the next level, so they began looking for a shop in town. After jumping through a few hoops with the bank and the furniture store who owned the shop before, they figured out a way to buy it.
We had to get a loan, and at that point we weren't married, but the bank said to us, gee, we'd really prefer it if you guys were married to get a loan. So we went and got married. And that's how Mark and I got married, because we wanted a blacksmith shop so badly.
But Mindy and Mark aren't the first blacksmiths to forge within these walls. The shop's physical building was built in 1928 around a pre-existing blacksmith shop. Mindy used records to trace its existence back to 1892. But she does know the old owner was a man named Bro Meliza, who was Farmer City's agricultural blacksmith and repairman. Here he is almost a century ago in the very shop Mark and Mindy work from now. Mindy says she's proud to continue on his legacy.
It's really awesome to have brought this back to a working blacksmith shop. And it just, you come in here and you can close the door and the real world out there goes away. And, you know, you're in a historic shop.
The way their team works is Mark forges the parts and tools for their projects, as well as the base for Mindy's designs.
He makes all my tools, and I do all his designing, so it's job security for both of us.
For example, Mark created this table, but Mindy is responsible for the flowers and leaves on top.
I don't have an artistic bone in my body. Mindy is an absolute wonderful artist. I'm more of a technician. I can figure out how to do things.
Mindy's work is called chasing and repoussé, and she's one of the few people in the world who do it on iron. It all began as a way for her to transfer her drawings to metal. With this big weighted machine called a treadle hammer, Mindy uses her foot to apply force to a tool.
It's like a weird sewing machine.
Pounding lines into the metal. With a steady hand, she traces the outline of her drawings. The result is beautiful metalwork like this, often inspired by nature.
And I really enjoy doing this. It's lots and lots of fun.
And she's entirely self-taught. For a time, she spent 10 to 12 hours a day practicing how to create smooth lines.
That's how you learn, is you critique yourself. And you keep critiquing yourself, and you pick your work apart. And I look at everything I make as a way of learning something more.
And Mark and Mindy want others to learn too. People in their community have taken interest in their shop and sometimes swing by for lessons. Meade Flannel is learning from Mark.
Right now I just want to make a knife.
And I am too.
Mark here is showing me how to make an S-hook. It's going pretty well so far. I am working on getting the tip of it super fine and narrow.
All right.
It looks good. It looks like you can use it. So that's good enough for me.
And those who come by feel the same way Mark does about carrying on old traditions.
So we'll carry the craft and the art on through the future years so everybody will know a little bit something about blacksmithing.
But Mindy says it's also about what old traditions do for us in the present.
Without being able to do art or craft, a traditional craft, you're really missing a lot in life.
For more information on Floodplain Forge, we'll connect you to their website on CILiving.tv.